Boone, North Carolina Town Council leaders issued strict guidelines that triggered some strong opposition from community members and businesses. News Channel 11's Kristen Gallant was in the town yesterday and has more on what those restrictions were and where the guidelines stand today.
An emergency meeting of the Boone, North Carolina Town Council was called Saturday morning after council members voted to amend the town's state of emergency with new restrictions.
Watauga County on Tuesday night issued a change to their state of emergency that allowed for short-term rentals and hotels to begin to operate at a 50% capacity. At that time, the town of Boone began to talk about further restrictions.
Those further restrictions included a 14-day isolation period for both residents and visitors who have spent the night outside of Watauga County.
Most of the measures they put in place we agree with, but the 14-day self-quarantine would have been disastrous and not effective. So it would have hurt the economy, but at the same time, there's no way to monitor compliance with that.
A temporary restraining order was filed against part of the town of Boone's amended state of emergency.
A group of businesses, hotels that worked together with a local attorney and filed a temporary restraining order, and that order was granted.
The temporary restraining order is in effect until June 1st and only applies to the 14-day isolation period. Lynn Mason is a former member of the town council and a business owner herself.
We went from what I would call a thriving business to a surviving business.
Lost Province Brewing Company saw 80% of their sales drop in a matter of weeks and had to let go of over 50 employees. Though they agree with the rest of the state of emergency's healthy practices plan, her husband, Andrew Mason, says a 14-day isolation period would be detrimental to the community businesses.
We have our local population. Of course, we have tourism and visitors. And all three of those are really, really important to keep Boone a thriving economic town.
The town council met in a closed session. Members have decided to hold a special meeting on Tuesday at 9 a.m. to further discuss the state of emergency. In Boone, North Carolina, Kristen Gallant, News Channel 11.
Kristen, thank you. Tuesday's meeting will be available to watch by the public. You can find a link to that meeting right now on WJHL.com.